Hey guys, welcome back to the Sharp and Ready Gaming Sheet. So today I'm going to teach you how to hide your Elixir. Okay, so this tutorial is going to show you what to do before you go offline. So first of all, you want to train yourself up a raiding army. So we go to our barracks. Okay, once we're in our barracks, we start training up our raiding army, whatever we need. For me, and my personal preference, that I raid with are giants, archers and wizards. So what this army for me is good for is raiding Dark Elixir. This is also for raiding Dark Elixir. So once I get my raiding army all set up, I'll just finish this off. Okay, so getting it all together, completely fill up my barracks. Once I've done that, then I'll focus on my spells. For me, 4 heal spells is good to take in. Looks like I've got one too many heal spells. I'll just check that out. Okay, so I'll take off one of these heal spells. Okay, once I get those heal spells sorted out, I'll go to my Dark Spell Factory, and what I'll put in there is an Earthquake. Now that'll just sit in there until someone requests an Earthquake and I'll give it out to them, but because I don't use these Earthquake spells on any of my raids, I don't need to. So once I've done that, I've got my army pretty much trained up and I'm ready to start hiding my Dark Elixir. Okay, so now you have your army all trained up, so you're ready to start hiding your Elixir. So if we look into my barracks and we look into what I've got, I'm full. I've got 220 worth of troops. I've got 9 spells. I can't train any more spells, and so I'm now ready to train up this or hide this Elixir. And what I do to do that is build a really expensive army. So my idea of an expensive army are dragons. So to hide elixirs, you train up your dragons. So in each barracks I can hold 3 dragons. So there we go. So first barracks, second barracks, third, and I'm losing connection, but that's okay, should be right. And my fourth barracks. Okay, so once I've got those all trained up, I can't train anymore. They'll just sit in there, they'll train and they'll sit in there. Now in my dark barracks, what I'll do is I'll use witches. So I train up 7 witches there. They're the most expensive. And then I'll go to my next barracks and I'll train up Valks. Valks rock. But I'm not going to be training this up for any raid, just to hide Elixir. So there we go. So that's 8 Valks trained up in that. So all up I'll be hiding nearly 4,000 Dark Elixir and probably about 600,000 Elixir in itself. Now to add to hiding the Elixir, I'll be training up Rage. So in my Spell Factory, I'll be training up my Rage because that's the most expensive that I have. There we go, 4 Rages trained. And in my Dark Spell Factory, I'll be training up, it's pretty obvious that I'll be doing the Earthquake. That's the most expensive one I've got in there. So I can hold 6 in there. So all up, I've hidden quite a bit of Elixir. Now what I do is leave that in there, turn everything off, and when I come back in the morning, or come back on, when I've been offline and I come back on, I'll untrain everything, so all that Elixir and Dark Elixir will go back into my storages. So it's not actually being used. But make sure you untrain them before you raid, otherwise suddenly you'll have a very expensive army sitting there waiting to be used for your next raid, and you don't want that. This is so that you can hide that Elixir and Dark Elixir so nobody can touch it. Okay, now as for my gold, what I'll do with that gold is, see I've got 1 million gold sitting there, I'll end up using that to build a wall. Okay, so I'll build a wall with this. I'm working on this area over here at the moment, so I'll chuck it in there. Right, put me up another wall. Now the thing is, when someone comes to raid you, what's going to end up happening is they'll see that you haven't got much elixir or dark elixir, and so or gold, so they'll end up bailing and moving on to the next one. If they do attack you, it would be purely for trophies because you won't have much there to raid. Okay, so that's how I save dark elixir and elixir. You may choose different troops for yours, but at the end of the day, whatever works for you works. Okay, so if you've got any questions, you know how to get in touch with us. Ask anything you like. If there's anything you'd like to know, any tutorials you want, just ask away and we'll put them on here. And if you like what you see, subscribe to our Sharp and Ready gaming shed and look out for more content. We've got a few stuff on at the moment, so have a browse through them, see if there's anything you'd like to follow. So thank you guys. Sharp and Ready. Hoorah!